Hello everyone and welcome. Today I would like to make a quick video about some reflections that I have been noticing today. I've had a very busy week and mostly it was not really about being only a busy week, but being on a week that I was very excited about life, about projects, about seeing friends, about the sunshine. And as the week went on, today, for example, I felt a little bit tired and a little bit less motivated, but that wasn't me feeling sad. I was just needing an extra rest, so I did sleep for longer. And then I didn't feel guilty about sleeping for longer and napping, because when I understood what my body and me, what I had gone through for the whole week, all the wins, all the ideas, all the being there for other people, showing up for myself, being there at my best. This morning, when I didn't wake up to my alarm, I didn't only understood with my mind, but this time was different from all the other times, because I felt it in my body. I understood by getting in touch with my heart what was going on, what was going down in my life. That was very beautiful to realize that I am my own person and you are your own person. Have you ever felt guilty because you needed more rest, you needed some space, you needed more food, you needed more exercise, you needed more sunshine, you needed less gossip, less news? It's an interesting concept, because if you don't feel this in your bones, then you're gonna feel guilty most of the time when you live in a society that glorifies the hustle, the speed, to be extroverted, to produce for, showing up all the time, being there at your best all the time. And when you find people that perhaps are not fitting in or going with the 9-to-5 structure, or people that are needing naps, and you understand that maybe you do need a nap, and you understand that you're not wrong for that in reality the reason why you feel the way you feel is because you're unique and you have a quality within yourself that is asking you to take a different path, even in the minimal ways. I'm not talking about the big ways, but I'm talking about your rhythm, your daily rhythm of the basic things that we need, even to do with shelter and what kind of environment you need. Let's say synchronicities. I meant idiosyncrasies. For example, I have low light in the evenings. If you turn the big light on, you're gonna drive me nuts. And that's unique to me. What is unique to you? What is something that you have that maybe people around you don't? Those things that we have, they are not weaknesses, but they are instructions for you to follow your heart, because once you're following those cues, that means you're going to be more aligned with your heart, and you're going to have more clarity about why you need A, B, C, and D. I am going to have more clarity about why is that? Why do I need low light in the evenings? Why do I need to be alone a lot of the time? Why do I need to eat more protein or whatever? Those things, they make you who you are, but they also make you understand why you're doing things the way you're doing them. And you get to understand more about who you are in the level of trusting yourself and trusting what you want. And then when you start getting more in here, it's the moment that everything changes, when you are around people and people want to do something, and you, because you know yourself so well, are very comfortable to say no. And that's the beauty of experimenting and going with the tiny choices and honoring who you really are. Because when you know who you are, you will stop apologizing. You will be quiet, because you don't need to explain anything. You feel it. And also, when you surround yourself with people that share the same values than you do, and they don't shrink you, but they light you up, and the guilt fades away when you start living your life with purpose and intention, and you find your own rhythm in the crowd. So I hope that this video was helpful, and please don't feel guilty, because your heart is here to tell you what's really important to you and what matters to you. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Bye.